at Buchwalter Greenhouse, and I'm joined by my daughter Kyla. So let's get started with our miniature garden. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing the one that's themed Forest Friends. So we have a little squirrel.
And a butterfly.
They'll be the star of the show here.
Mm-hmm.
We have our 3 plants. Let's see what else we have in here to use. We've got some green moss. This is good to pretend it's grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dirt.
Yes. Different colors of rocks and sand. Okay. What should we do first?
The dirt.
Okay.
And
Fill up your pot. Fill it up. Yep, and you don't have to pat it down real hard. This would be real gentle because we gotta make homes for our plants.
Yeah.
First, we want to decide where our plants are going to go. So how about you lay out where you think you might want them. We're going to do this backwards. So this is going to be the front of our pot.
Yeah.
So taller things in the back and shorter things in the front. So where do you want these to go?
I want this one to go like right here.
Mm-hmm.
This one goes right here.
Nice. It kind of looks like a tree, doesn't it? Because we gotta pretending everything is little.
Yeah.
Now, how do we get them out of the pots?
You carefully take the middle and then you kind of like pick them out.
Yep.
The middle hole.
Make sure you push down around the base of it because you want them to be nice and snug.
Like up in a bed.
Like you're tucking them in for bed at night.
Yeah, like you always cover me.
And make sure you're nice and tight. Don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a burrito.
Like a burrito. Here's one little tip. If it doesn't come out easily, squeeze the pot and then pull the pot off. It comes right off. Much easier, huh? That way we don't rip the poor plant away from his roots. Yeah. Pull the soil up around it.
Push down.
Yep, not too hard. Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all his nice white roots.
Lots and lots of roots.
He's so pretty. I like how red its leaves are.
Me too. They're more pinkish though.
Okay, let's take a look. We don't want to see any roots sticking out of the soil. So we got to make sure they're deep enough. I think that looks pretty good. Let's scoot this one over to the side, just so we have more room for our decorations.
Yes.
Okay, so now we get to decorate.
Yay!
You have the moss, which is good to pretend for grass.
Can you rip the moss apart?
You can rip it apart. So if you want to use it in more than one spot, you can do that. These are good. Now think if you want to make a path for your little animals to walk on, we've got those little rocks you can do for a path too. And we always wait to do the rocks and the moss after we've planted so that way they don't get all covered up with the soil.
Scoot it back more. Add more.
You can make a design if you want.
And I'm going to use some blue little rocks. So it's like a river in between. It goes under this rock.
A river, that sounds like fun.
You think that looks good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep going.
Some over here.
And you can kind of make it thick so that way if any of them get moved around, you still have more on top of it. Yeah, there you go.
And I'm going to put some of this off and put it between the plants.
Do you know if this moss is alive or dead?
I think it's dead.
You're right. It is dead. Even though it's green, it is not alive anymore. It was alive, but it's painted green, so it looks like it's still living, but you don't have to take care of the moss.
I'm going to use some red stands right here. Some like right here. So it looks like little sand pits for both of them, like their own sand pit. Little sand pits. Some on the rock. It's like where they
You can lift your rock up and just kind of dump it off if you get too much on there.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your squirrel and butterfly?
I don't think yet.
No.
I'm gonna make like a little string in the back too. Like behind here, blue river water.
You can pour it right out of the bag too if you want.
I don't really want to.
Okay.
It's like the river goes all the way around. We make the river go all the way around. Like
We need
that.
some more moss on our edge up here.
Yes!
Okay. Okay.
What we like to do is put all the things except the animals first. So you don't have to worry about the animals like falling anywhere.
Yep. That way you know exactly where they are.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put them in the sand pit.
In the sand pit they go. Let's turn the butterfly this way so our friends at home can see. So now, to take care of it, we're going to water.
The plants every day.
No, not every day. Once a week.
Yeah.
So it's good to pick one day a week that you always water them. Like every Sunday, we can get some water and either pour it real slow at the base of each of the plants because we don't have any live plants in this front area. We don't want to mess up all your pretty rocks and sand.
Yeah.
Or we can put a saucer underneath it and fill our saucer up with water and let the water go. And it just sucks all the water up into it.
Yeah.
So, let's say goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining
I
us.
hope you have fun making your own miniature gardens.
Yeah.